Alright, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another one reaching us. President Tinubu suspends telecom and excise taxes through executive orders. Alright, my people, the news in detail. President Bola Tinubu has signed 4 executive orders, including the suspension of the 5% excise tax on telecommunication services and the escalation of excise duties on locally manufactured products. One of the orders, known as the Finance Act Effective Date Validation Order 2023, postponed the implementation of changes outlined in the Act from May 23rd, 2023 to September 1st, 2023. Dele Alake, the special advisor to the President on Special Duties, Communications and Strategy, announced the development on Thursday during a press briefing at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Alake stated that the purpose of this adjustment is to ensure compliance with the 90-day notice period required by the National Tax Policy 2017. President Tinubu also signed the Customs Excise Tariff Variation Amendment Order 2023, which shifts the implementation date of the tax changes from March 27, 2023 to August 1st, 2023, in line with the National Tax Policy. Alake further explained that President Tinubu has ordered the suspension of the recently introduced grain tax, specifically the excise tax on single-use plastics, including plastic containers and bottles. Additionally, the import tax adjustment levy on certain vehicles has been suspended. The presidential spokesman clarified that these orders are intended to alleviate the adverse effect of the tax adjustment on businesses and then ease the burden on households in the affected sectors. However, he emphasized the president's commitment to addressing concerns regarding multiple taxation, local constraints, and then anti-business policies. Alake highlighted that the Tinubu administration will continue to provide supportive measures and then implement favorable policies to foster nationwide business growth. President Tinubu assured Nigerians that any further tax increases would only occur after thorough and then extensive consultations within the framework of a comprehensive fiscal policy. Furthermore, Tinubu's intervention include the suspension of the 5% excise tax on telecommunication service, as well as the excise duty on locally produced products. Executive Order 4 pertains to the suspension of the newly introduced grain tax on single-use plastics and the import tax adjustment levy on certain vehicles. Alright, and then exactly what is reaching us right now, where a lot of people are being like, well, any which way, but the truth of the matter is the main thing needs to be done first. A lot of people are actually complaining about the fuel price, of which I think the government should have reasoned and work fast on that. It had gotten to a month and some days right now, and I think the president needs to do something, because the way the situation on ground right now is so bad that a lot of people are even of the opinion that why did we even make that mistake of voting this man in. A lot of people, in fact today, except they just want to pretend, they don't want to say it out. Many people have called me several times, oh, that Pilado, what do you know, I voted for APC. Hey, my God, I regretted. I voted for another party. A lot of people are actually complaining, but to me, I don't think this should be this should be happening by this time. This should be happening at all, not even by this time. People actually believed in you, they voted for you, and then within a few hours, my brother, my sister, they have started experiencing pains, hardship everywhere. My brother, my sister, what exactly is going on? Who is that person that can even make it happen? A lot of them have been like, all these ones that you are using to make us not to talk, they are not what we need right now. Yes, removing tax on every other platform, every other company, blah 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 blah, but the fuel is the cocoa right now. Things are so expensive, and then come to think of it, when the fuel price is very high, commodities will be high, goods and services definitely will be high, because the cost of transportation will definitely go up, and it will affect the goods and services. It will affect a lot of things. The needful had to be done. The people are crying, the people are complaining. Let the government do the needful, or else I pray it will not result to a situation whereby people will now be stealing from their neighbors. People will now be committing all sorts of atrocities. I think the president needs to hear this and do the needful. This should not continue. That's it. It should not continue. For how long are we going to remain in this stage? For how long are we going to be like this? That's what the people are crying. They are crying about. Let the major thing be done as fast as possible. Right now, everybody is tired. Hey, everyone is tired. They are like, how long are we going to continue like this? We need to come out and speak out. Let everybody come out, speak out. The NLC is no longer working. It's not ready. So the people now will now resorting to coming out themselves and fight for themselves. Maybe that's what they want. The people will now come out to say, oh, let's just start it on our own. We can no longer continue in this manner. Too bad. Well, my people, this is exactly what it is. Onto this one, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.